guys, Jonah here, back for another beer review, and yeah, I'm doing a special one. Well, kind of a special one, especially for those home brewers out there, because if you are, you will recognise. Well, you'll recognise the brewery anyway, um, which is these guys, Woodforde's. Um, but this beer is not a Wherry or a Nelson's Revenge or something like that. This is their American IPA called Vault, but 4.5%. Is that really an American IPA? Not in my book, it isn't. But I'll let Woodforde's get away with a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily let other people get away with, because this is one of the first brews I did using their kits, which are through. Are they through Monktons? I think they are actually. And this beer has won various different awards. Gold medal winner for some brewing awards. There are so many brewing awards you can basically give away the medals, but fair dues. And it's even got Woodforde Brewery cap in black with an Nelson on the top, which I really like. I like a good neck chief and I like a good cap. So brilliant. And the label, it's pretty simple, but on the back, there's really loads of information. I really love, and this is probably the homebrew part of me, they give you some kind of sensory things and all sorts of other stuff. So it's a bitter beer over sweetness, which isn't kind of the American style either. Pale gold, light malt and fruit notes on the nose, hoppy, fruity, malty. Doesn't really say that much, but I do like that it's got some sort of tasting notes, guidance notes, whatever. Anyway, it says this IPA is crafted to spark your taste buds using the best American hops, brings out tropical citrus taste and pine aromas. Does it actually say what the hops are? I don't think it does. What have we got? We got rye in there as well, and we got some barley. Nothing really else in there. But Woodforde's really cool. 500 ml bottle. It's been a while since I've done a big one, and it's been a long time since I've done a bottle as well. But I really enjoy all sorts of different beers. So let's give this one a crack, eh? I did have a look on Untapped. They don't actually know what the hops are either. But when it says pine, when we're talking about American hops, probably Citra in there, I would imagine. Maybe Cascade if they're going old school, but who knows? Right, let's crack this bad boy open. Oh, by the way, we have got the Venus by given to me by Vicky Viking, Zippy Viking. Cheers to you, fella. Thank you very much. This bottle opener has got much use since you gave it to me, and I saw your your kind of, what was it, the God and Man or something photo. Really cool. I have thumbs up it already, so you've probably seen that. But yeah, big up to the Zippy Viking and his photos. It does really well. Can't talk today. I haven't had a beer. That's what it is. Right. Got a big glass today because this is a big bottle. Let's see what we get. This should fit in here, no problem. But you never know. Not much head on this bad boy. Oh, the other thing I was thinking of doing was I'm thinking of the Champion Bottle Beer of Britain award now by Camera, which is going to be judged in October this year, which is kind of weird. But so I've been thinking about bottles, and this particular beer you can get in cask and in bottles, but they're different, and I'm not sure. I don't think this one is a live beer. I think they've killed it and then recarbonated it somehow. So yeah, I'm not going to judge it, and it's not on the judging system as an official real ale bottled beer, if that makes sense. If I've got that wrong, I do apologise, but that would mean the brewery liaison person for Woodforde's have got it wrong, and they don't usually get it wrong. So, really nice soft nose. This smells like beers I used to review like 10 years ago, when I kind of first started the channel when I was living in the other house. It's got that kind of peach thing going on. Yeah, really soft, really gentle, a little bit like Cascade used to be. So maybe this is a Cascade hop in here. That would be really good. And I'll never know unless someone tells me, or if Woodforde's getting back to me. But yeah, the one thing I'm not 100% sure about is it's an American IPA and it's only at 4.5%. So that's not very American in my opinion. Lovely colour, pretty aggressive carbonation there. Almost looks lager-like. The head, yeah, fast disappearing, not going to hang around. I'll be interesting to see as I drink it, does the head stick to the side of the glass? That could be another good sign. But yeah, cheers and beers, guys. First one of the day. Let's crack in and see what we get. Oh, there is actually a line. See if it'll stick around. That's the thing. Wow. Yeah, this is tasting like the beers, like I say, some of the macro ones like Hall and Woodhouse, similar kind of beer. The Thirsty Ferret, I think they call theirs. This is kind of similar to that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. In fact, to me, it kind of tastes a bit like East Kent Goldings because of the kind of yeah, that peach thing going on there. But it's meant to be American hops, so I would say this is a Cascade. Doesn't say. Who knows what it might be? But yeah, if you're in the know, please let me know. Let's drink some more of this. Because it's so fizzy, I'm not sure I'll be able to drink the whole thing in one take. But we'll see what happens. And it's been in the fridge overnight, and in a glass bottle. That means it's really cold. So I'll see what we get this time. Oh, now that is a very, very thick line up there. We will see if that does hang around. But yeah, a little bit gassy. Um, I'm pretty sure this is, wow, look at that. Looks like a shrimp or something, that line of head at the end there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this has been forced carbonated and then bottled. So they probably got a kind of, yeah, bottling line or something. I'm reasonably sure this is not bottle conditioned. And as such, yeah, I can't really do an official camera review. Obviously, I'm reviewing it on here because I do not think this is still a live beer, and that's important. Pardon me. Wow, told you the carbonation was quite high. That's really important to camera. Although some members of camera are really into their craft beer as well, and I like a nice craft beer, but you cannot exchange one for the other. They are definitely different things. So if you're judging a craft beer, that's absolutely fine, but you have to judge it for what it is. And if you're judging a real ale, I campaign for real ale with camera, you have to be aware that it needs to meet certain criteria. And some people don't understand that. I don't see why they wouldn't, but some people really struggle with it. So hey, I understand it, and when I do my judging, yeah, I know that say this beer is not a live beer, so I can't judge it as a camera beer, but I can enjoy the beer, and I am quite enjoying it. The only thing is, it's a little bit lager-like, a little bit too fizzy for me. It's definitely been back carbonated, forced carbonated even. Um, but hey, this is like what you'd get if you were having a draft beer in your pub, and it wasn't through a hand pump, it was through a tap. Or if you're a home brewer, a lot of home brewers use forced carbonation to deliver their beer, although they probably don't kill off the yeast, which is the other thing that the bigger breweries, and I think Woodforde's has done in this case. And the pure reason for that is just so it makes it last a little bit longer. Put it on carbonation, have a thick layer of carbonation in that bottle. It'll last a long time. Right, enough of my jabbering. Quit your jibber jabber. Let's try some more of this. Oh, wow, another pretty thick line. Again, it looks like some creature. If you're looking at this sort of nose and the legs are down here, it's a sort of alligator or some sort of maybe a millipede or a centipede, a double-ended one. My God, that reminds me of that. What's that crazy thing? The human centipede. Jesus Christ, that film. Ooh, scary and weird at the same time. Don't watch that film after you've drunk a lot of beer because it will mess with your melon. Let me put this down again. Yeah, I don't want to keep you guys just for watching me drinking a fizzy beer quickly. But there we go. That is the Woodforde's Vault American style IPA. I don't think this is very American at all, apart from it's got American hops in it, apparently. But we don't even know what they are. Yeah, nice beer though. Nice and hoppy. Got a nice bitterness to it. Those kind of more traditional, and I say this in kind of a loose term, but the more traditional type brewers, and I'd include Woodforde's in that, although this particular beer isn't a traditional one. Um, wow, pardon me. Um, yeah, I do really appreciate what they're trying to do. Trying to be a little bit more fashionable, perhaps, by doing an American style IPA. And it does taste really nice. There's a nice sweetness to the malt bill, but it is quite a bitter finish. So bitter beer. But they're calling it an American IPA and then making it 4.5% to kind of go in the British market, which is fair enough, but don't call it an American IPA then, because it really isn't. It's a UK IPA, UKIP, with yeah, using American hops, which people have done for ages. This has been Uncle Jonah. I'm going to finish this off, but I'm not going to keep you. Remember, I drink beer for your entertainment, and so you don't have to, and so you can tell the good ones from the bad ones. Oh, that was something else. I got this beer in Asda. It was part of a deal. I actually got it reasonably cheap. Yeah, it was definitely under £2 for a large one, a 500 bottle. And I did buy another one from Woodforde's. And I can't quite remember whether it was their Wherry or the Nelson's Revenge. I think it was the Nelson's Revenge. So that beer is going to be upcoming pretty soon. If I remember and I do things in the right order, I'll try and make sure that one comes up next. Anyway, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will return with another beer review, and that's coming real soon.